This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Hello everybody, my name is Cool Skull 2004, and welcome to a completely normal game. You have nothing to worry about. This is Doki Doki Literature Club. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit website below. If you guys feel like you have to cut off this video, visit that right there. You have been warned, but you shouldn't have to worry because there's nothing wrong here. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you have consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Don't worry about it. I agree. Of course I agree. It's just a game about dating anime girls. This game is not suitable for children who are... I swear it's just a normal game. Well, you have been warned. I don't know why you need to be warned, but welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, I had technically been recommended this by a friend of mine. Seems like a perfectly normal dating sim. Nothing can go wrong. Please enter your name. Now, who do I want to be? This is one of those great theatrical, questions. Who do you want to be? Brisk. Nah, I did that last time. That's a good question. That is a good question. I don't like this. Speefus. Ah, yes. My favorite. Schooltown.jpg. I remember so many memories from Schooltown.jpg. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Oh boy, who could this be? Is it childhoodfriend.chr? That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. I fucking called it. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. That's my friend right there. Nothing better than a good friendship where you feel like you have to run. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Speefus is a good friend. Speefus never lets his friends down. I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because No, that's me. Maybe, but only because I, Speefus, decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Speefus. Yeah, Speefus can be a douche sometimes, but don't worry about Speefus, because Speefus has better things to do. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think that we're a couple or something. Right, Speefus doesn't want emotional connections, or deep meaning with his friends. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. Yeah, because Speefus was, scared like a deer in headlights. He saw you waving your arms like a big creature, and did not know how to respond. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. No, Speefus was scared. Frozen. Didn't know what to say. Whatever you say, Sayori. Speefus will agree even if it hurts him. Right. We cross the street together and make our way to school in wonderful schooltown.jpg. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute, because Speefus is a good student. By the way, Speefus, yes? Have you decided on a club to join yet? Ah, fuck. It's club day at Schooltown. A club? Speefus doesn't have a social life. Why would Speefus want to join a club? Silly bitch. I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. Speefus knows what Speefus wants. I haven't been looking either. Eh? That's not true! You told me that you would join a club this year! I did not. I said nothing of the sort. Speefus is an antisocial. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Speefus is a good friend. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about Speefus, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on average, while spending Speefus' free time on games and anime, because Speefus is that kind of person, totally cool to hang around, won't let you do anything around me. Speefus is cool. Uh-huh? I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Fuck you. Fuck you. Childhoodfriend.chr. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Of course it is. And Speefus knows this, but as Speefus has said, Speefus is an antisocial. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Ouch. I avoid this in real life. While I do not have a social circle, I am, in fact, very personal. You trust me, right? Speefus has trust issues. You know this. Don't make me keep worrying about you. You worry too much about Speefus. Alright. Speefus will go along, and Speefus will try to find a club. Because Sayori's worrying. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises. Speefus don't make promises. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Speefus already said he would try, but he makes no promises. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Speefus is a good friend who would never let people down. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree idiot? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head, cause Speefus' friends are mentally unwell. Everyone that Speefus knows has some kind of mental issue, and it may or may not be Speefus' fault. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it, cause Speefus wasn't paying attention. Speefus is a terrible student. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation to do any of the homework that Speefus has. Clubs. Fuck! Speefus told Sayori that they would look at clubs, but Speefus was too busy thinking about nothing but anime and games. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. But Speefus has no motivation to because Speefus is an antisocial. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Oh well, Speefus is gonna have to explore his interests again. Hello! God damn it. Sayori, what are you doing in Speefus' classroom? Speefus is at least a year ahead of you because you got held back, maybe because of Speefus. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out, as Speefus regularly does. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left. Shit. Speefus was daydreaming and slipped out of reality for a second while he was talking to the camera that isn't there. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Fuck you. Fuck you. You have an evilness to you that Speefus does not like. You don't need to wait up for me, even if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement. So I thought, you say you thought a lot, but Speefus knows there's no thoughts in your head except for the evil. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Speefus does not get pressured into social. Was she staring at me before? I don't think I was noticing that she was staring at me until just now. But Speefus is not easy to fall into peer pressuring. Sayori, you know this about me. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Stand up for yourself, Speefus. Show her what's what. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club, but there's no pictures in those books, so Speefus cannot read it. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. Sayori can also not read books that don't have pictures. It might be Speefus' fault that she got held back here. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Sayori is just as much an antisocial as Speefus. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Like I said, if it doesn't have pictures, Speefus cannot read. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club, because those guys are real class acts, and Speefus knows this. Because Speefus is on all the anime blog reddits. Come on, please! Why do you care so much about Speefus anyways? Do you have a crush on Speefus? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday that I'd bring a new member. You're trying to pressure Speefus, but Speefus does not like being pressured and you know this. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Fuck it, I'm in. You know that Speefus likes food. Speefus eats a lot. Might be a bit much. Don't make promises you can't keep. Speefus doesn't make promises because promises are bullshit. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned this all out. That isn't how it was read. I let out a long sigh. Oh my god! You try to pressure Speefus with food, you know that Speefus cannot deny food, for Speefus eats. He has a great and terrible hunger, like Galactus from all the picture books that Speefus reads. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? But that's all that Speefus is gonna do, because that's all that Speefus can do, because as soon as you start mentioning words on paper, Speefus is gonna space out again. Yay! Let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. 1 year above Speefus. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom room. Door. Everyone, the new member is here! Fucking shut up. Speefus is not joining your club. You cannot convince me just to join your club because Speefus is an antisocial and was going to the room full of antisocials with the anime club. I told you, don't call me a new member! Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meet you. You're even more evil than Sayori. Speefus can see the aura of your soul. Sayori's always says nice things about you. I'm sure she does. Because she's trying to bait you. Because Speefus is an antisocial. Seriously? You brought a boy? And you're just a bastard. So Speefus doesn't like you already. Way to kill the atmosphere. And go fuck yourself, too. Nice to meet you, I'm Speefus. I was going to the anime club, actually, so you can forget about me. Ah, Speefus! What a nice surprise. I don't know about you. You're morally gray right now. You got Sayori, who may have some evilness inside her, purple-haired woman who is definitely evil, and then Bastard. But apparently I know you because you know my name. Welcome to the club! Or maybe you're evil. Speefus is keeping an eye on you. All words escape me in this situation. I see the evil in this room, and it perturbs me. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. They're not that cute. I feel like their eyes are a bit spaced out. I don't know if that's just me, but they all seem to have eyes that are just a little too wide apart. It makes me feel a little weird. They have herbivore eyes, but I know that they're all cunning predators. What are you looking at? Fuck you. If you want to say something, say it. Go fuck yourself. Speefus does not want to be here anymore. All of you have surprisingly predatory herbivore gazes. Sorry. Speefus said all that in his head just now, so you can't hear what anything Speefus is narrating about. Natsuki! Evil girl is speaking. Shut up. Humph! The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. She must have some issues, because she's already showing hostility to Speefus, and as most people know, Speefus is antisocial. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Speefus will do his best to do that. Evil schoolfriend.jpg, first childhood friend. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then turns towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy and spite, apparently, and monster energies, I'm sure. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Yeah, I recognize a serial psychopath when I see them. The fact that she has her eyes closed right now, but shows no emotion, shows me exactly what I'm looking at. I don't trust you. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, and mildly psychotic, I can see, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, well, it's nice to meet the both of you. And also not. I know that you're gonna try to kill me, and you're just a douche. I'm still suspicious about your intentions, childhoodfriend.chr. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Apparently. I do not remember anything about how I know her, but Speefus recognizes her terrible predatory face. That's right! Don't speak for me. It's great to see you again, Speefus. How does Speefus recognize you? Perhaps the text box will tell Speefus that Speefus does know you from somewhere. Monica smiles sweetly. Okay, yeah, you're evil. I know this now. You know something that Speefus does not. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. So Speefus is also holding someone else back. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Her eyes are slightly less spaced than the others. This means that she is, in fact, a carnivorous predator and not a herbivore. Basically, completely out of my league. Not that I want her, she seems evil. So having her smile at me feels a little threatening. You too, Monica. I'm gonna slink to the back of the room and hide in that closet. Come sit down, Speefus. We made room at the table for you, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them! I'll get them! Little spiteful rat thing who bakes. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Psychopath! Do not speak in Speefus's general location. Or direction, for that matter. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Can I please leave? Speefus's social skills are starting to show, and Speefus desires to leave. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Good choice, the only person you really know in this room. Monica spoke out for you, saying that you had memories, but Speefus does not recognize such emotions. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Shut Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray. You got overexcited. Speefus thinks childfriend.chr is less evil and more just as stupid as Speefus. To reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like a little cat's. I do not like food that looks cute. I'm supposed to eat this. Why am I supposed to also feel that it is cute? Because then I'm not gonna... Why are you staring at me? So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. You're just as evil as Psychopath with the purple hair. Speefus does not trust you. You spoke out memories that Speefus does not remember. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one, bitch. Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica, then me. I wait for the others to eat the cupcakes to make sure that they're not poisoned. Because Speefus is smart like that, Speefus watches horror movies. It's delicious! Speefus now takes a bite. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Natsuki may also be a psychopath. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Does she know that my cupcake is specifically poisoned? Is that why the ears were made of chocolate? To denote them being different? Were you trying to kill me? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. The trick question here. Of course she made it herself. Sayori fucking said that. This is really good. Suspiciously good. Is that almond extract I taste, or cyanide? You tell me. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? So you're the tsundere type. I see. Speefus will avoid you as much as he can. Made them for you or anything. Tsundere. You're a bastard. Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said. Well, maybe! But not for, you know, you, dummy. Alright, go fuck yourself. Speefus will slink away to the closet, as Speefus said when he entered the room. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Is the tea poisoned? She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us, therefore setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? You must be a poison dealer. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Actually, for me, it's coffee. But I'm gonna go along with it because there's caffeine in both drinks. I guess. Yeah, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's a psychopath, just trying to impress you before she kills you. Eh? That's not... don't like you. I don't like you, and I don't like you. I don't like you more than I don't like you. The fact that you're still staring at me with the most unconcentrated gaze shows me that you might be a little more psychopathic than the purple-haired one. Insulted, Yuri looks away. She's staring at me. Now she's staring away. I meant that, I believe you. For now, I will be keeping my eyes out. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, because Speedfist only reads books with pictures. But I at least enjoy tea. Not really. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. She's been staring at me the whole time. I don't trust her. So what made you consider the literature club? I was forced here under the concept that there would be food. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me that I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Yes, childhood friend.chr, who may be evil. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. I will be killing every last person you know. We'll make sure you feel right at home. I am already targeting you. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. A magical place where fantasy and fun come to life. Monica, I'm surprised. You're even more insane than I thought. You're a fucking nutcase. How come you decided to start your own club? Was it specifically to drag, 4 other people here? So that you could do a ritualistic sacrifice? Are you the one who's putting almond extract in these things to throw me off when cyanide is there? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs, like the antisocial club that Speedfist was going to go to. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Ahaha, well, and to be honest, I can't stand all the politics of the major clubs. Same, that's fair. Politics is not something that should be discussed anywhere beyond a debate club. It feels like nothing but arguing the budget, the publicity, how to prepare for events, normal girl stuff. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. I'm watching you, because you do nothing but stare at me. Monica's a really great leader. Stop fucking staring at me, I swear to God. Yuri also nods in agreement. I don't trust you either. Your hair is a shade of purple that denotes murderers. I wouldn't be surprised if you're a yandere type. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. Maybe. You could put it that way, or I've specifically targeted 4 other people, and I'm going to kill them. Not that many people aren't very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention. Like books. Speedfist knows this. Speedfist only reads books with pictures. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Like the anime club. For all the antisocials like Speedfist. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Maybe. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. I'm watching you. You know it, bitch! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Ritualistic sacrifice and books. Monica must have worked really hard to find these 3. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Ritualistic sacrifice, curation of people. Though I still don't know if I can really keep up with their level of enthusiasm about books without pictures. So Speedfist, what kind of things do you like to read? Comic books. Well, Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. Because Speefus wants to read your manifesto and make sure that you're not a bad person. What am I saying? Speefus spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. So you like dark literature, another denotating factor of psychopaths. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Good for you. It's nice to have hobbies that don't involve stabbing people. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Ah! So you may be a psychopath, but you are also an antisocial like Speefus. Speefus can respect that. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological element. Hey, I saw that. I saw it. Usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Isn't it amazing that you didn't notice the knife behind my back this whole time? The almond extract in the tea and the cupcakes? Those are really weird. Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror Hey! Cues, signs, people. I read a horror book once, Stephen King's It. Absolutely fucked. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a brick wall. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. I'm staring at the other one because I'm also a psychopath sizing up my prey. For some reason, someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. Well, that just happened. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down, because it gives me motive. Surreal horror is... You saw that. You saw that. Is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Too fucking scared? Are you gonna piss your pants? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. She also doesn't read books without pictures. She might be an antisocial. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Oh, you're a fanfic person as well. That spells so much joy for Speefus. What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! Don't reveal the darkest secrets of Natsuki's soul! And give that back! Fine, fine. Yeah, your cupcakes, your poems, everything about you is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind... Saddles? Or did you mean to say saddles? Behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. How about you? Natsuki, you write your own poems? That's amazing. You might be an antisocial like Speefus. Speefus is happy to find a like-minded person. Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care, bastard? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. She understands that she's also found an antisocial and can't recognize it in the middle of other people. You wouldn't like them. Bitch. Not a very confident writer yet, I see. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. It also takes gauging your audience. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. It's talking to yourself in your head to make sure that your thoughts are still thoughts. You must be willing to open up your readers. Opening up to your readers, not opening up the readers themselves, but I'm still watching you, purple hair, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing that even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Yeah, I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh boy. Gotta have that laugh track. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. Have you been watching them too? We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I don't think that's a good idea, because Speefus does not have writing history. How could you say this? Natsuki does not like to write. This will give me more evidence that I can easily slip these people away without notice. Yeah, let's do it! Such an idiot. I understand your character now. You're just as stupid as Speefus. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club before the ritualistic sacrifice! Yay! Ritualistic sacrifice! Hands up. Isn't that right, Speefus? Why are you looking at me? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. She knows what's going on, just like I do. Well, hold on, there's still one problem. I'm not a member of this club. I'm going to the anime club with the rest of the antisocials. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been in my mind the entire time. Don't fucking lump me in with the rest of you. I never said that I would join this club. Speefus didn't make any promises. Speefus is going to be with the rest of his people, the antisocials. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my... I've attracted all other gazes toward me. All fur girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. No, they look at me like they're sizing me up. I don't like it. Oh, for once, you look away from me. I don't trust you. But what about ritualistic sacrifice? I'm sorry, I thought... Nothing like I wanted you here anyway, Speefus. Go fuck yourself. You fuck yourself too. Speefus! You all. I'm defenseless against these people. They want to sacrifice me, but I can't say no. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, who all want to kill me, maybe. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. The ritualistic sacrifice can commence. 3 days. Yay! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. She knows what will happen. She knows she's next. Hey, leave me the fuck alone. You really did scare me for a moment. I thought I wasn't going to be able to profile you. If you really just came here for the cupcakes, I wouldn't be super pissed. But I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. We're going to kill you. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. She's been staring at me the entire fucking time except for one fucking moment. She is sizing me up as much as Yuri is. She wants to know whether or not she can get away with Mordor. Spiefus, I look forward to seeing you. Seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna leave now. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean. Hey, Spiefus, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? I guess I don't have a choice, childhoodfriend.chr. That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore, because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Like I said, dialogue options don't give me much of a choice right now. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the classroom and make our way home in hometown.jpg, schooltown.jpg. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, who want to sacrifice me ritualistically. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, the purple-haired freak, and of course, psychopath clan leader Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? No, because Spiefus can't read books without pictures. Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer with one of these girls. Maybe then they'll spare me and find another sacrifice to make. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Alright, I'm gonna write for childhoodfriend.chr as much as I can. And then I'm gonna end this episode here. Fun. Depression. Why did you like that word? Why did you like that word? Is there something I'm not noticing here? I thought you were just stupid. God, fucking eyes. Childhood. Unrequited. Heartbeat. Not who I wanted to write for. Anxiety. Not you. Sunset. Yay. After image strike, just like Goku, my favorite anime character. Fuck. Sparkle. Yes. Hurt. Yes. Wait. Why? Anime. Fuck. Strawberry. Fuck. Shit. It chose for me. Agonizing. Fuck. Whistle. Shit. Kawaii. Fuck. Giggle. Bitch. Playground. Promise. Vivacious. Shit. Alright. Save here. Thank you all so much for liking. If you liked this video, give it a like, give me a subscribe, and pass this around social media. Already interesting game. I'm pretty sure the purple-haired one and what's her name with the ginger hair are evil, and I'm gonna keep an eye on them. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!